I don't knock the hustle, but you supposed to pass down generational wealth, not government assistance. You don't supposed to keep that going. You know, y'all passing it down to your kids and showing them how to work the system and all that shit. Look, that stop a lot of things, man. They don't want you to make a certain amount. You can't be successful. You can't be great because you limited. You're on a leash when you on government assistance. Like, you can't even do certain things, man. It's like it come with limits. It come with limitations with that. It's stimulations with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even maneuver the way you would if you was a free agent doing your own thing without being on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the whole Section 8 bullshit, right? Like, they had you in there, but then, you know, say that you got, you know, your man in there or somebody, your fiance, and I don't even think, with some stuff, I don't even think you can even get married because they feel like we need his income then. Why, I don't even think they give it to you if you are married. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I say it right. But, you know, say you got a little boyfriend then, right? They might be like, hey, what he doing here? What he doing up in here? You know what I'm saying? When they do their little check, after so many months, they come in and do a little check on you and stuff like that. Look, man, the goal is to be successful, man. Teach your kids to go to school, learn a trade, something. You know what I'm saying? Be an entrepreneur, you know, do something, but do not, never, ever, go for government assistance. Now, if you got to do what you got to do for the time being. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do until you can get yourself in a better situation, but you don't supposed to stay stuck on government assistance, man. No, you don't supposed to do that. We not gonna do that. We gonna do better shit, man. And I'm talking to my people, and this is not a race thing. I know it's a lot of white people. Honestly, what they don't tell you is a lot of white folks owning majority than black folks. So I'm not making this a race thing though. Not with this video. What I'm saying is, we got to do better, man. I never had it. I thought about it, and I said, no. You know, my mom taught me a little. She taught me not to. I'm not gonna say she taught me better, like I said, because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But she taught me never to be the type that had to run to that. And so, with that being said, the way I look at it is, I don't want to be stuck on anything that they can strip away from. They can decide to say, hey, we're gonna put all this to a halt. And a lot of people who just know how to live on that, it's gonna fuck them up. They ain't gonna be prepared. They not gonna be ready for that. And so now I refuse to live like that, man. I refuse to be somebody guinea pig or anything. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I was upcoming, I had a learning disability, and they had me on the check. I didn't know till I got older. Excuse me. Till I got a little older, and they was like, you know, they told my mother, if he keep working, we're gonna have to cut this check because he's able to work. He's able to bring his own income in. There's nothing really wrong with him if he can do this. And my mother was like, you know, they're going to click this check if you continue to go to work. I said, tell them to click that motherfucker, man. That was like, I want to say, 27 years ago. So, yeah, man. Nah, I've been working ever since, man. I had a job ever since. I started working my first job at the age of 14. I was getting paid under the table, man. And, I turned that 100 to 1,000. I kept on going. Then I started working, doing other shit, and I just, you know, I just stayed at it, man. I don't know how. I can't live off no one check, man. I had somebody tell me, I moved to South Carolina, got fucked around, came back to St. Louis for a little bit. And I had somebody tell me, you know, draw unemployment, like you got money, draw unemployment, or whatever like that. I had a little situation here, of course, not from South Carolina. When I started working here, and it was a little situation, and I'm like, I'm not drawing unemployment. They're like, that's your money. I said, $300 a week can't do nothing for me, baby. I ain't trying to be funny, but like, I spend that on candy. I spend that on socks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny, not trying to talk all bougie, but I'm just being real with you. That ain't no real money. How can I pay rent with that? How can I put food on the table with that? You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that you give to a kid, to a teenager, you know? So, yeah, man, I always been about my business, man. You know, don't get stuck on the government assistance bullshit, man. Take care of your business, and it can be done. You know what I'm saying? I know it's scary for some folks. It was scary for me when I was trying to do my own thing, and that's without government assistance. When I was just trying to figure shit out, figure life out, living on my own, being on my own, it was scary for me, man. So like, I get it. It can be frightening. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, do what you got to do, man. And if you're out here making babies and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you want a good life for them. You don't want them to think that's the way, and you want to show them when they get up in age that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? So Just gonna leave that right there for y'all, man. I'm not trying to talk down and look down, you know, because y'all say the most ignorant shit. Y'all come in the comments and be like, you talking down on people, oh, fuck you. And you know, that's them ignorant folks who don't know better, because clearly that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you gotta do it, do what you gotta do. But until then, nah, man. Do what you can do, you know what I'm saying? And if you gotta do it, you know, do what you gotta do till you find yourself in a better situation. That's simple, baby. I ain't knocking nobody, man. I'm never gonna knock the hustle, man. You gotta feed your kids. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. But like at the same time, don't be stuck there. Let me watch this card, man. I'll catch y'all later, bro.